All right, my next guest is in his 7th season playing Hyde on the Fox sitcom That 70s Show. Please welcome Danny Masterson. Look at you. You're all...
Hello, sir.
You clean up real nice. You look great.
Thanks. My mom picked it out for me.
That's very nice. Cool.
Thanks.
3-button suit. I really admire the sideburns that you sport. Is part of was it because of your character on the show, or did you have those before?
Well, I had them before, but now because of the show, they're always there.
Right.
When I was younger, they used to have to fill them in with makeup to make them look so patchy. But
I do that now. I actually, yeah.
Well,
if I try and grow any facial
Rogaine.
hair, I have to like paste doll's hair in large chunks to fill it in.
Face Rogaine works really well.
Face Rogaine?
Yeah,
it's working very
little
nice.
Chia Pet thing.
I think, but you know what? You're lucky. The sideburns came back. They were gone for like the 80s and a chunk of the 90s.
Yeah, but then 90210 brought them back.
Right.
That was how I, emulated mine. I was from Luke Perry and Jason Priestley.
Right.
Trying to be like them.
You stole it from them, but now you've made it your own.
And now I've made my own through the 90s and the early 2000s.
They passed the sideburn torch to you, and you've carried it into a new generation.
And I will continue carrying it.
Wow.
Until we get canceled. So,
That's very inspiring.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you're a pretty good athlete. You like to play basketball.
I do.
And you play in this NBA Entertainment League, is that right?
Yes. I'm terrible in the league, by the way. For everybody watching who plays in the league, I'm absolutely terrible in the league.
Why not just, you're on a talk show, just go, oh yeah, and I'm one of the best. Why not?
I'm the man. I'm averaging triple-double, you know. No one knows what that is.
I don't know what that is. That sounds kinky.
It's a lot of points.
Oh, a lot of points, okay.
Yeah.
But one of the things about being in a league like that is that there's the potential of being embarrassed by another celebrity.
Every Sunday.
Like, for example, I've heard Frankie Muniz is amazing. You know, and then do you ever have to guard him? I hear he's great.
He's who I do cover when I'm playing against his team because he's the only one close enough to my height.
Right.
He's like 5'4", 5'5".
Right.
And the kid drains threes on everybody. Just all day long.
So he's like outside. He's outside the paint, and he's just like laying them in. He's just like
shooting all day long, and there's nothing more embarrassing than when he does it to you when you're covering him.
Right.
And the entire crowd's razzing you. Little Frankie shot on you and scored, and
that's terrible.
A nightmare.
Well, I know something about this because years and years ago, I played in a game, and Jaleel White.
Who's actually really good.
I didn't know anything. I'm like, hey, Urkel's here, and he had like the suspenders on and the glasses, and he's like, no, play now. And he came on, and suddenly it was incredible. I've never seen any. He's one of the best players in the world
ever.
And this is not exaggerating.
He turned down an NBA contract.
Yeah, exactly. And he just, and I just, it was an embarrassment. It was,
it happens. So you know how I feel.
Exactly. It was terrible. The Olsen twins, incredible hockey players.
Yes, they are.
They'll check you against the boards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did something very brave recently.
I did.
Which is, yes, you did. During the last World Series, you went to You went to Fenway Park.
Fenway Park.
And you wore a Yankees cap because you're a Yankees fan, even though at that point the Yankees had been eliminated.
I did. That's right. I have to say I've never been called bitch more times in a 4-hour period than I was at Fenway wearing a Yankee hat.
So you must have known, like at that point, you're just watching the Red Sox play the Cardinals. So at that point, the Yankees were out of it, but it almost sounds like an act of defiance to wear.
It was. I grew up here,
right,
and I can't go to Boston and wear a Boston hat, even though my boss owns the Red Sox. So he hooked us up, and we were really happy to go watch good baseball.
That's great in front of your boss, too, who owns the Red Sox.
And
I'm going to put my hat on now,
boss. But before I left to go meet, the Boston friends at the bars and one night after, I switched and put on a Red Sox hat.
Wait, so you wear it at the game?
I got scared.
But everyone who was just behind you abandoned you. Right.
I know they did. Well, I felt abandoned because I was in Boston by myself wearing a Yankee hat.
Right. Right. So but you didn't have to wear a Red Sox hat after that. You could have worn a hat that says,
yeah, but
I love truckers or something. Who knows?
Bostonians at the bar at the end after the team won, not safe.
Right.
Not safe
so you just thought, I'm going to do the right thing.
Going to do the right thing.
Okay. Now you say you're from New York. You're from Long Island?
Yeah, grew up in Long Island.
That
guy just gave me the thumbs down.
Yeah.
He's from Jersey, so I don't know.
Well, you can fight him at any time you wish.
I will.
And because you're a guest on the show, NBC pages will be on your side, helping you. And they're very weak.
Going down, my friend.
You have no accent, though. You have no Long Island accent that I can discern.
Not really. I've been in LA for like 10 years.
And it just goes away naturally, right?
It goes away naturally, and then there's also certain words that there's nothing you can do about. Like my friend Bodie Elfman, he always teases me and he says, "Hi, my name is Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls?" You know, doing an imitation of me, because certain
So
words
why are
you
you
just can't get
asking
away
people to
with.
do that? That's the more important question.
I mean, you got them.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Accent aside,
Everybody should grab.
That's the more important thing.
Exactly.
I've heard about you. And you'll be caught soon. I know you will.
I will.
That 70s show airs Wednesday nights at 8 on Fox. Thanks for making
It
time
does.
for us.
Thanks for having me.
Danny Masterson, everybody, we'll take a break. When we come back, Louis Black is here. Funny man, stick around.